Good morning. I'm Julie Paez with Coldwell Banker, Milady Realtors up in Eagle River, Wisconsin. It is February 14th, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to go over a couple of things with you. First of all, I just finished going through all of Violets County and all of Oneida County and taking a peek at on-water and off-water sale price to fair market value / tax assessed value. So I've got a lot of information right now that'll kind of go over with you in an individual township how that particular township closed compared to tax-based value in the tax rolls. So if that's something you're interested in, please call me or contact me via email and let me know that you like that information. I can send it out to you. It's part of my Northwoods news that I send out to my buyers. A couple things I can tell you is overall, on the average, Oneida and Violets County sold for about 80 to 85 to 87% of tax-based value. Definitely exceptions in there. There were a couple of exceptions in Violets County. I believe Cloverland is one of them, and Cloverland on Water sold for above tax-based value. If you look at Oneida County, Three Lakes, I think Newbold, both also sold for over tax-based value. But I've got a full printout of everything, so if any of that information is something you're interested in, please let me know. My blog site is Julie Sells Wisconsin, or my website is EagleRiverHomefinder.com, and you can of course contact me through either of those sites. What I wanted to talk today about was foreclosures and bank-owned properties. I continue to get a lot of calls about helping people find bank-owned properties and for foreclosed properties up here in our MLS. Generally, they're looking for on-water or off-water investment properties. And I've got some information for you. I usually never have a place I can send people to kind of get schooled about how to buy those, so I thought it would take a few minutes today to talk to you about that. For example, right now there's two great waterfront bank-owned properties on the Eagle River chain of lakes, one on the Three Lakes end and one on the Eagle River end. Both of them I think are going to be really good buys for somebody. And if you're looking to buy them, there's a couple of things I would recommend that you do. And the same is going to work if you're looking at off-water investment properties. First of all, go to the bank and get pre-approved. Go and talk to your local banker. Or if you're going to be living, relocating, or investing up here, I can put you in touch with some fantastic qualified bankers up here in Eagle River. But go to them, explain to them what you want to do, and ask them to get you set up for a pre-approval letter. They'll look over your credit history, they'll look over your investments, they'll look over everything in your portfolio to let you know, first of all, if it's something you can easily do, and second of all, what kind of interest rate and things you would want if you're going to be able to do it. Once you have that pre-approval letter, get in contact with a realtor that you trust, that you think can get you information quickly and in a good manner. And then make a connection with a local realtor that you really trust and you believe is going to be getting you information as fast as possible. Once you have that done and you start to look for properties and you dial in on something that you're really excited in, there's a couple of strategies for negotiating them. I've done a lot of studies on list to sell ratio for bank-owned properties, as well as specific ways to draft the offer, how you can make it more attractive to the bank. The biggest thing to remember when you're dealing with a bank is that it's not a private individual like you or me, so there's no emotional attachment to the real estate, and they don't negotiate the same way that necessarily you or I will. They tend to do things a little bit differently. A lot of times they have to go through a committee. A lot of times the final decision doesn't come down to one person. So there's a lot of different ways to finesse and write that offer to purchase that's going to make it a bit more attractive to that bank. The person that you're working with in your market that you're shopping is going to be a real resource for this, and they can really kind of school you about how to draft that offer to purchase. A couple of things to think about up here in our market is if it's winter like it is right now, how are you going to handle inspections? How are you going to handle getting those pipes on and turned off so that you can get all the systems of that piece of real estate checked properly and in a timely fashion to keep those deadlines on that offer to purchase? Another thing to look at is how you want to draft title. How do you want to write the offer so that information can be sent back and forth as quickly as possible? So just a couple ideas and things for you to think about. I would love to help you. I would love to go through this process with you and kind of get you pre-qualified and then start to help you look for real estate in northern Wisconsin, especially if you're looking at that bank home short sale foreclosure market. There's a lot of information there to kind of disseminate through, and I would be happy to help you do that. I think that's it for now. I've got a little more information on short sales, a little different than this, that I can go through at a different time. But just a good start for you if you are looking for bank-owned properties. And again, please call me if I can help. It's Julie Paez with Coldwell Banker Milady Realtors up in Eagle River, Wisconsin. My website is www.eagleriverhomefinder.com, or my blog site is juliesellswisconsin.com. Or give me a call here at the office or on my cell phone. I'd be happy to help you. Have a great day, and thanks, Snow.